We're going to be freestyling as usual, but we're also going to be talking about gaming hype. The good, the bad, and the oh my god, bruh. What was that? It's the Good Shepherd, and starting with my wonderful panel on my right, Mr. N Duo Liger.
What's going on, man? Just glad to be here, and
Mm,
let's talk about the issues.
Cool, cool, cool. And GVGINU, good sir.
I had something I was going to say, then it just completely just fluttered away from my brain.
It's okay, I'll come back at the weirdest time.
Yeah, it will. No, I'll probably say it at random, not thinking it. So.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why I vibe with you.
Well, yeah, according to you guys, yeah, we're in this work with the two of y'all.
Don't hate, appreciate.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Exactly. This world
True.
needs balance, and there's far too many stupid people, so we need smart, random people.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, the show floor is yours, man. Go ahead. What you talk
I'll say,
about?
'cause- yeah, you better not be questioning my intellect and charm. Anyways, sorry, peoples, we started late. I was trying to get some of the guys on here, but as usual, real life gets in the way. Some people have to go to dinner with their families, some people are sick, and some people just can't be found.
We'll have to put out a missing persons.
For real. Anyways, so we're talking about gaming hype. Now, the thing is, when you're dealing with gaming hype, there's different type of ways about it. You could talking about the produced hype via advertisement, the hype amongst the fans, and the third hype, which I can't think of right now. Does somebody save my bacon right now? Because I can't think of it.
What do you mean?
Well, oh, you go ahead, Liger.
No. I mean, I can see what you're saying. You got hype generated by a game, hype generated by the fans, and hype generated by negativity as well too. Okay, it could work both. It could work backwards.
Okay, that could work. And like I was trying to think of. Sorry, my brain is not working. So we're gonna discuss all three of those. Maybe give some examples of such, and then wing it. Word.
I thought we already were winging it.
I know, right?
Shh, that's a secret. They're not supposed to know that we're winging the whole cast. Oh wait, they can hear me. Damn it.
Well, I'll start off. I mean, the hype. That's like I said, I have a video on my channel called Hype, and after my initial hit up with Metroid Prime and seeing that I went in that game with such a low expectation. After that, I don't get hyped over games from since 2001. Really, that's my preference. Me and my sister basically we do the same thing. We say, "Oh man, announcements coming up. That's good," but we don't get hyped. But a lot of people out there do get hyped for, like I said, Star Fox coming out. For some people, they want to play that game. Fallout 4, they got announced in E3. People going out to want to play that game, and so you have general hype of people's like, oh man, it's been a long time. I want to play this game or the next game in the series, and that's good hype. That's nothing negative about it. Just some people just want to get that next crack, as you want to say, or the next touch of that hit of that that series crack. So. That's the good hype I could say, just generated by games. I'll state it as that.
Okay, cool. Whoa.
Got kind of quiet there, Shep. What's up?
I was about to say something, but your kid exclaimed. I was like, okay, he's gonna say something, so let me stop. I'm learning, because you see, I'm notorious for cutting people off, so I'm trying to give people a chance to talk. So talk, damn it.
Well, I was going to say an example of what would be considered reverse hype is, I guess you could look at Devil's Third. How everybody was so ready to get that game, and then we hear that it's not so great, and everybody's just got the wind taken right out their sails.
Yeah, that's true. But then also you could add like let's go with Mario 3D World. Everybody was like, oh, the graphics don't look good. Oh, the next Mario that looks like that, it don't be whatever. So you had a lot of negativity. But then after they do the direct, everyone's like, holy crap, this is an awesome game.
Yeah,
So
everybody saw that, and their jaws dropped to the floor.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't like negative against it, but when I first saw the Salem trailer, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. It should. I know it was gonna be good, but I was like, all right, cool, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
it's coming. And then I saw the next one, like, oh. Then I saw the third. Was it the third one? The third one was like off the rip. I was like, whoa, all right.
Yep. So that's that works out the way. The same thing we talked about it yesterday about Hyrule Warriors. I mean, when it first came out, I'll be the first to say, being a Zelda fan, I was like, I don't know. My sister was hype about it. Well, not hype, but she was like, oh, that looks, it looks like it's fun because at least I go play with Zelda and stuff. She looked at a different aspect than I was. It's like, okay, that's cool. And then after they did the direct, I was like, okay, I see it now. I see it. I, I'm down with that. So we bought the game, and like I said, it's one of the most content-heavy games I've played in a long time. Good grief.
Yeah, it is. There's hours upon hours of
I ain't-
gameplay in that.
I didn't beat the first adventure map still, man. I mean, that thing is
Don't worry, I'm not. I haven't beat it either.
too.
I got everything. I just haven't beaten all of it.
Forgot about that.
I mean, yeah, because I dabbled in the Twilight one, I dabbled in the Master Quest one, I dabbled in the Terminal one, and I dabbled in them, but and I got a couple of spaces. But the first venture map, I mean, I'm still maybe about, close to 75% cleared. But I was like, dang, this ain't easy.
I'm not even gonna front. I'm like at the first 2 hours of the game. My ADHD gets the best of me. I don't really hold on to I don't hold on to most games. Like Splatoon caught my interest because it was completely different, but I'll play like 12 games simultaneously in a couple of months. I'll play a little bit here, a little bit of this game here, a little bit of this game here. It's not good. I don't want people to be like me. Please get focused, young ones. Enjoy the games.
Well, I mean, it can be that, like I'll say this, like when I went on my travels, it was like, okay, I had 3 games that I want to mess with. Just like you guys were talking about yesterday, I have not cracked over Majora's Mask for 3DS, and I said, okay, I'm gonna start that. I wanted to finish what's the other game? Professor Layton, the mask, the Miracle Mask, since that's the series that I like, and I was like, okay, and I got at the same time I was like, Miracle Mask, straightforward. I have to finish it, and then Puzzles and Dragons came back and just took it over. And like I said, since Puzzles and Dragons came out, I've been playing that game nonstop. And I did, like Splatoon, like how Shep is in Splatoon. I was like, I can't put that game down. For somehow that game hooked me. So I've missed a couple. I've bought games and then I've shelved some games because of Puzzle and Dragon on my 3DS.
That's how it goes. Because the thing is, there's a lot of good games coming out, but there's always those 1 or 2 games that really grips you. And then it's like there's other good games you like, but you just won't get into it big time right now.
Yeah, so because I want to see what's gonna happen to those people if they like those. I mean, like I said, it's if you love the original Xenoblade, yeah, I want to see what's gonna happen to people when X comes out in December. That's gonna like take everybody's lives away.
Look, once
That
I get
game,
to the
see,
point
honestly,
of
that
building
game scares
skills,
me.
once I get to the point of building scales, I'm stuck in that game for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're just gonna keep trying to come up with models and customizing, trying to get the best set and all kinds of madness. See, the problem with me, and this is why this game scares me, is everybody knows by now I'm a huge RPG nut,
hmm
and I've been hungry for some good RPG on the console lately. When I say hungry, I mean hungry.
Starved.
I'm downright starved. So I'm gonna attack this game like I haven't eaten in 12 months.
Ooh, God. Well, you might want to whet your appetite. Like, get Pure Solar if you haven't.
Well, wait, what?
Pure Solar HD.
I don't.
That's on the eShop.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, that was the one that was made by the developer Watermelon Studios, where they went back and made I think that's like the last ever Sega Genesis game made.
Hmm.
That was on a cart. I'm not talking about like emulators and stuff like that. Was on a cart, and it was a region-free game where you could play it on you could play it on a Genesis or a Mega Drive. And if you had a Sega CD or a Mega CD and you had the enhancement CD, you could put the CD in and you could get the enhanced music in the game. They
I
actually
had no
utilized the
clue.
potential of the Sega Genesis better than Sega did.
Huh.
If only they had like thought of a 32X version that worked with this. That
Okay
would have been
now.
something, but yeah. So I
Okay.
Hmm.
put you onto a new game you didn't know about, didn't
Nah, I didn't even know about that game, to be honest with you. I might have to ask you to tell me again later.
I?
Write
I
it
have
down
no problem
somewhere.
with telling you.
Yeah.
'Cause, that's why I'm getting Final Fantasy Realm Reborn. That's the first game I'm getting for my PS4. Because I've been fiending for RPGs on the console.
Yeah, I mean, if your situation is set up that way, I could see because I would say other than console wise or big wise, where I'm gonna use the controller. Like I said, my next one will be the Tales game that's coming out next month.
I'm playing Tales of Heart R on my PS Vita right now, and that game is. I'm enjoying it, but the translation is mediocre because I actually understand some Japanese, and
Mm.
I'm reading the subtitles and I'm like, yo. And then there's typos of the yin yang. I'm like, this is.
It
I
was
gotta
a
just
rush
ignore.
job.
I just gotta ignore the subtitles and just wing it with my Japanese because I'm like, yo, they're butchering half the words.
Hey!
And
They
and the
came a
game is
long
the
way.
game is corny, and I know most Tales games are kind of corny, but I'm like, dude. But I'm having fun with the game, so I'm like going. I have this weird like, this sandwich is delicious, but there's olives in here, and I don't like olives. You know that kind of feeling? But you don't
Yeah,
want to stop and take the olive out. You're gonna keep eating the sandwich anyway.
yeah.
Just something
But
like,
like I said, that it came a long way. Trust me, because we all know coming from the back from the '90s how translations, whoo,
oh
they were
yeah,
horrible
the
back
base
then.
card belonged to me. That's still the coolest mistranslation ever.
Yep, translation back then come to now, yeah. So it's rush job it was. I didn't play Tales R. Like I said, one of my favorite RPG is Tales because I love that kind of action style. But then again, that's
Yeah,
where like I said. But again, it's just like
yeah. Nothing
I'm
wrong with
gonna.
it. You like action RPGs. I could tell. Hey, I like all RPGs.
No, well, like I said, Puzzles and Dragons is not an action RPG.
True.
So I
Actually, I
mean,
still need to eventually pick that one up.
like I said, yeah. Right now, I'm in a spot. I'm in a spot right now where I gotta level up. It's level up in a way, but it's not like leveling up like levels. It's the whole random item drops thing. I'm like, really? I'm fighting these things. Drop the damn thing, man. Drop the damn thing so I can get level up.
Yeah,
But
that's annoying.
it doesn't. But anyway, I mean, to go back to what you were saying about the good and bad of hype. I mean, the negativity about hype is like you see a lot of gamers and channels and YouTubers also build up these super hype for these games, not knowing what's going to happen, going to this super look at this game, and then when the game falls flat, then it backfires. Sometimes it shut down studios. Maxis for EA, as an example. And sometimes, people just, I think Jay said it yesterday better that you have some people forgive something because it's their favorite series. Because again, Syndicate, there's a lot of pre-orders going for that game, even though the last game was a problem.
Hmm.
And then a lot of people pre-ordered Batman Arkham Knights, even though the last one on PC was a problem, and people still pre-order it. I'm like, and it came out and what happened? It came out to be a problem again.
Look at Assassin's Creed.
Well,
Another
yeah.
good example of mediocre stuff and people give it a pass because they just love the series.
Yeah, and like I said, I have no problem with the game. People like that style of gaming or whatever, but we got to talk about. But like I said, because of the hype, everybody's starting to look at it's in hype mode right now. Everybody's like, "Oh man, you in London? It's a female. You could do this and do it." I'm like, everybody's ready for Syndicate. I'm like, yeah, but you forgot about Unity. All right, okay, all right. All right. I hope the game comes out good. Honestly, I don't care for I'm not like the other guys here. I know other people on YouTube for wishing bad for the game. I'm just saying, you saw the road, you saw the sign that says bridge out, and you're still driving 60 miles per hour. Come on now. Caution, make sure.
Real men live on the wild side.
Yeah, the wild side. You spend $60 and come on YouTube and bitch like a little crying baby.
I'm not with that last part, but real men live on the wild side.
But no, but that's what I'm saying. That's what the hype will get because a lot of people hype up themselves beyond what it is. And you think about it now in this YouTube age that we are, in internet age, and we talked about it just before we got on the cast. It's like everybody has this notion of the ideas of what the game should be, even though they don't know how to basically make the game in the first place. And so when a game doesn't feel the way it's supposed to be, they get let down, even though, again, they don't know how to code a game, they don't know how to make a game, they don't know, they just have the idea like they should have done this, should have done this, should have done this. Well, why don't you get your own studio and make the game? Not as easy as you think it is, don't you?
Yep, that's usually how it goes.
No, and that's... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that. I mean, that's just what's going to be happening because, like I said, everybody have ideas for what. Everybody have. Look at the reviews for the previews. Not even the reviews. Look at the previews for Mario Maker that just came out just a while ago. Everybody was like, Nintendo should have did this. They should have done that. They should have done this. They should have done that. Even though I've said already that game took 6 years to code from the 2000, basically 2009.
Like, did you even realize you could just look at the sheer amount of content just for the little commercials they showed, the sheer amount of content and the options they have in that game. What do you think? Nintendo just sits in a boardroom for like 2 weeks and comes out and the game is made?
Well, like I said, that's one of the longest games that has been for coding because. Again, remember, you switching. You're going through all 4 styles. You're doing physics. You're doing because remember, you could.
It's almost instant.
Yeah, and you could like and you taking creatures that was never in one style into another style, and in some physics don't translate because you can wall hop, you can wall jump, you kick off the wall for New Super Mario Brothers, but you can't do it in the original Mario because it was never built that way. So it's all that is like coding that has to be done. But then you look at the previews from major sites, they were like, oh, Nintendo felt we still too hand-holy, they should have let us get everything or whatever. And the funny thing that came is people who mod games, like on the computer and everything, to the old Super Mario Brothers and everything like that, they also get a set of rules too, so they don't go all free-nilly really with their stuff. They know what they have to do to make the mod. So I don't understand, like I said, you saw the previews saying that, so yeah, everybody has, the hype went too high and then it's going back down. Like I said, right now, like I said, the game just came out. I can guarantee this is going to sell very well. If you guys out there don't, like I said, if you ain't got the money to buy it right now, I say wait. You don't have to buy it right now. Wait a while and buy it because it's one of those games that's, for the life of the Wii U and also the Famicom 7, it's gonna be, a game you could go back and play anytime you want. So,
yep.
That's the next one with the hype that you have that's going on right now. That we gotta, people gotta look at certain things because I don't like to see people get disappointed so much, and then they start blaming the company for not living up to their expectation. Now, if the company, no matter what company it is, takes stuff away from the game that was in the first game before, then I could see you getting really angry at that if you subtract stuff.
See, what bugs me out, and I've been guilty of it myself, I won't even pretend there, is that we create these standards that the company never even said they were going to do in the first place. We just say, okay, they're going to do it this way, and then they don't do it this way, and now we're mad. Now we're critiquing. Now we're coming up with all these ideas, which aren't even quite feasible. What's up with that?
And that's what I'm saying. Even people who modded the game, even people, like I said, going back to Mario Maker, people who do mods before with Mario and Super Mario, whatever, they still have to live within a certain rule set. So, and they know coding a little more better to mod the game. You have people out there, like you just said, that they don't even know how to code nothing and want to live these certain standards.
Yep.
So, like I said, hype is it propels the market, but it propels the market that you're looking forward to the game because right now, Final Fantasy 15, it's as long as that game is in development, people still are looking forward to that game. And like I said, when I played it when I was over there, it was good. I have no problems playing it when I was over there. It was 1-to-1, not a full 1-to-1, but it still was good enough that I like that. I swing the sword, you react, stuff like that. When it comes out again, I like I said, they said they're striving to get it out 2016. I hope they do.
Good
But
question. Does it play like a more freeform version of 12? Because 12, you kind of run around 1-to-1. You could pick people, but you're kind of running around. It reminds me a little bit of that, but like hints of Xenoblade from what I saw. I've never played
okay,
the game, so
okay. The best way it is more Xenoblade-ish. Let's put it that way because I never played. I stopped playing Final Fantasy after 10.
ah,
So
okay.
I did after 10. It didn't
You're
really.
not missing. You're not missing much. Although people give 12 is better than people give it credit for.
No, I understand. I'm not saying it's nothing bad. It's just that 10 kind of like didn't hold me up too much. I was like, it was an alright game in my opinion. So I was
Yeah, it
like,
was just
okay,
pretty.
yeah. So I was
I
like,
think 9 is
okay.
better than 10, honestly.
To me, I feel the same way too. But it did that. So you are running around free ranging, like I said, like Xenoblade, like you running around and you getting ready to attack and you do this stuff. The thing, like I said, that's different is that you do get a more 1-to-1 range. Not perfect, like I said. Tails to me has a better 1-to-1 because if you're in Tails and you're fighting, the person the boss is gonna do a spell and it's a glyph. His glyph is targeted to a certain spot, and you could just run around in that isometric view and avoid it. But then you could come on in and then stop it from creating a spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that does.
That
That comes in handy. Being able
yeah
to interrupt your enemies.
yeah. So that's what and that does the same thing for Final Fantasy does the same thing as well. Now Xenoblade doesn't do that. They don't do that. Once they lock onto you, they lock on you. You can't interrupt their attacks. Well, that's kind of annoying. And an annoying part, I'll say that again for the next for the much times I've been saying it. If they lock onto you and you're far away and they do a physical attack, I don't like that. I don't know how that's as you said before, Shep. That's annoying. And so, but Final Fantasy 15 is more closer to the Tales version of just what I said more than the Xenoblade. It's not perfect like the Tales, because you still gonna have little hookups and that a big creature doing certain things. But again, it was good. It was solid. I will say this. I felt back in love in Final Fantasy 15 because 14 I've seen it and I tried to play it at a friend's house. It didn't click with me, and I had a limited time playing it because I was at a friend's house, so I still had like hang-ups from 10. So, but the battle system looked like they got that figured out. So all I'm hoping is that the story, which they didn't show me, and the parts that they let me play was not story driven. So I don't know what the story is because those guys go crazy with their stories.
It's the story of NSYNC in Japan.
Pretty much. Pretty people, upset, disturbed, talented, betrayed. Young and the Restless too.
Exactly.
So we're going to be it's the real pop band of Tokyo.
Basically, you drive around in that 17 car or whatever Kenneth said it was. And,
Yo, that car looks pimping. Sorry.
Oh, it's pimping.
It looks good, but it don't look like it belongs in Final Fantasy.
No, it don't.
Nah.
Once again, that's us creating standards. There is no standard for Final Fantasy. They do what they want.
But it's fantasy. That's the problem.
Well, fantasy doesn't have to necessarily be that type of fantasy. It could be a science fantasy.
I know.
Science fiction.
Science fantasy, yeah.
Science
I can see
fantasy.
Shep in the chemistry jacket right now with some goggles on, mixing some questionable liquids.
Combine unicorn, that's fantasy, and use the horn to create stuff, that's science, kind of, Alchemy.
Oh, Lord.
Why do you think Full Metal Alchemist is one of my favorite series?
Yeah.
They need to do some games for that. Some good ones.
They need to try making a game for that again. Because I think Square tried to make a Full Metal Alchemist game a while back. I never got to play it, unfortunately, but it looked really cool at the
It
time.
looked cool.
But it wasn't.
They
It,
tried
it,
it.
it didn't play cool.
Okay,
From
so
what I
you were-
remember, I did play it. I played it once, and it did not click at all.
that sucks.
It looked
Yeah.
good. It looked
know-
very good.
You didn't click with me yet. You know what? Also, I wish there's a next game I forgot to talk about. Damn, that's coming over. That's gonna be Japan. I'm like Sega. I think they're trying to bring it over to to here, and I hope they do. They're doing a fighting game with the animes over there.
Oh, you mean like the J-Star type of deal?
Kind of, but not. Yeah, but they're using
Like Tatsunoko versus Capcom?
Yeah, it's Fighting Climax. Well, they're using the anime system. Like I said, it came out, and I hope it comes over. I would like it to come over to America. I mean,
Any particular system is coming out on?
You have a PlayStation 3, right, Chip?
Yeah, I have a PlayStation 3.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It should. I hope that it will come over here. It's called Denkai Bunko. It's like it has like fighters from Sword Art and Shaga Nono and Devil Part Timer and Black Bullet and
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
yeah, it plays very good. When I was over there, I was like, damn. I said, why don't they? So it's up to. I hope they could bring it over to the West. Cause just like it basically like what's that game? Like
You say Ninja Storm, that's a fail.
No.
Because I used to like that series, but the fighting mechanics are way too simple.
No. Guilty Gear.
Oh,
Okay, Guilty. Yeah, that's
I've
good.
never had a Guilty Gear game. I played it a little bit on somebody else's system.
You need
I
to.
liked it, but I never got into it.
You need to.
But I want to get into it though, because it does look really good.
So Guilty Gear, and the other one is dang it,
Blue Blaze.
Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue. Sorry,
I was like Blue Blaze is something different altogether.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
waiting.
I shared it with a link with you guys if you want to check it out.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
But yeah, it has like Sword Art Online, and like I said, they took the animes that have fighting and sword or whatever, and then they put it, they put it as that kind of style of fighting, the 2D, the 2.5D fighting style. I was like, oh man, that's good right there. I wish you could bring it over. And it goes to what I said, it's only on PlayStation and Vita and PlayStation 3, and it's like I said, because PlayStation 3 is the bigger console over in Japan, they didn't put it on PlayStation 4.
But
So-
they're not putting it on PlayStation 4
No, I told you
at all.
I told you it. I told you what happened.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, PlayStation. Everybody thinks PlayStation is not synonymous with Japan.
PS4 is not that popular in Japan.
No, it's
That's what people
I
don't
mean, I
realize.
get that it's not that popular in Japan, but I would think that they would at least want to put it out for.
I
the
thought
cost-
so.
in
See, the
case
thing is,
they-
you have to
they
keep
move
in
it.
mind, bro, it costs them a ton of money to make these games, so they're going to go with the system that has a lot already on
Yeah.
the market.
Yeah, that would
mean,
make sense.
yeah. I
There's
mean,
over, what, 80 million plus PS3s?
Mm.
yeah, but I mean, that in Japan is less than this is a big population in Japan with PS3 compared to everything else, and
Yeah.
that's why, like I said, all the Japanese studios they're making so many games for PS3. That's why if you see like the new Tales Best Brother, I keep on forgetting what the name is. It's starting to be that's coming out. It's gonna be for PlayStation 4, but it's gonna sell more than 3. I can guarantee you on that. Same thing with Persona 5.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm glad I got my PS3.
It's gonna kill on and it's gonna kill on. It's gonna dominate PS3 sales. I mean, the sales on PS3. No ifs ands about that. PlayStation 4 is not gonna be. I could bet it's gonna be not even a quarter of the sales.
Well, probably won't.
No.
This reminds me, I gotta get a Vita and get Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, that's what I got to pick up too. I've never played Persona. I keep on hearing good things about it.
Well,
It's a
I've
Pokemon
played
game.
Persona 4 Arena, and it's gotten me want to play the rest of the series.
It's a
As much as
quirky
I can.
game, but it's an RPG like you want, Shep. So yeah.
You know me, I'll play almost anything if it has RPG connected to it.
Yeah, it is. No, it's
Although
that.
tactical strategy RPG is my favorite. That's why I like Final Fantasy Tactics the most. That's why
Mhm.
I'm playing this Gaia because that's the closest thing to tactics right now, sadly. And it's has anime over the top funny shit. So
Got you. And then we could talk in the next game that's we talking about with hype right now. Like, I'm happy that they're bringing in some new characters. The Street Fighter Five.
Yeah.
I like that. I
I,
like that. You know, the what's that guy? The new guy with the
I
win
like
from Middle
I like
East.
Rashid.
Rashid. I like
Rashid.
Rashid, and his name sounds really nice. It's missing
Yes,
an eye though. It's
because
missing an
because of
eye.
your name.
I don't know what you're
Actually,
talking about.
actually though, when Street Fighter 4 came out, and they had the character Hakan, the not 4, but the update to 4, Super Street Fighter 4 came out.
Yeah.
They threw in the character Hakan. I was like, oh, I had a classmate with that name.
Oh, okay.
But
But,
all
I mean-
jokes aside, I like his moveset. He looks like a character I'd love
He
playing.
does look like he's swift as all hell.
Yes, I've always liked the fast moving characters.
That's
I like
somebody
the
I
good
would like to
combos.
put. I would like to put him up against Guy.
I was just exactly
Yeah,
gonna say that
Guy
guy
was
was.
my favorite character of the Alpha series.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was between Guy and Guy, Ken, and Fei Long for me with Alpha.
It was Guy. Crap, my brain is not working.
Oh, and
right
Dan,
I-
because I like to troll people with Dan.
now. I like Sakura. She's psychotic, but I still think she's cute.
She's not psycho. She's
She's a freaking stalker, dude. Come on.
She's a fangirl.
No
Yeah, she's a
fangirl
fan.
goes to the level she does. I would not be
Well,
surprised if Ryu finds her
talented
sitting in
fangirl.
a sleeping bag one night.
No. That did not actually happen in the series.
I said I would not be surprised if it happens.
Oh Lord, you guys are crazy.
And it's
Well,
not
she's
even
a
like
talented fangirl. She watched him do a couple moves and it was able to imitate them.
Oh, I know. Yo,
So,
she's
that's
one of
a
my favorite
prodigy right
characters.
there.
Even though the Hadouken.
That's a
Yeah.
prodigy right there. I was like, how the hell did she copy that from just watching?
Can I ask a question? Because you go back to Street Fighter 5. Because I didn't watch all of it. I just watched the trailers and then I leave it at that. Because like I said, I rather just play the game when it comes out because I'm about
Yeah.
PC. But and hopefully they don't do no stupid.
That's what I'm planning on doing is getting it on PC.
Well, I got 4 on PC too, so I was gonna get no console. Like I said, I got me an Xbox controller to play. I mean, fighting pad. So hell. But
So I'll make use of it.
yeah. So my thing is this: like, can anybody tell me what the hell is what? So what is Ryu's Alpha now? His
I don't know.
Alpha. What the name of it now is?
Wait, say it again?
What is the name of his Hadouken Alpha? What is it now? Because it needs to be changed all over the damn.
It used to be
every year.
Shinku Hadouken. I don't know what it's called now.
It
No,
was
that's what
Shinku, then it was Metsu. He's got different. He had so many different versions. He had Denjin, which is the electrical one.
But it was Shin, then Shinku, then Mets, which is the one from 4. So they changed. I want to know if they changed the damn name again. I'm like, can you just keep one name?
There's supposed to be a different emphasis on power depending on which one he's using.
Yeah, but he just, all the time he says the name when he launches it.
Yeah.
If you play Alpha, if you're not playing Alpha, if you playing Versus, he always says Shinku.
The Shinku Hadouken is the vacuum wave or something like that.
Oh
Yep.
Lord.
And the Metsu Hadouken, I think that's him tapping into the Dark Hado
Hado.
and using it. So that's the difference there with that one. And I think with this new one, it's supposed to be with him
Thanks
using
for
the power of
reminding me.
nothingness, like
Oh,
Goken.
Okay. All right.
Goken, who was supposed to be dead.
Yeah, I know, right? He just suddenly came back badass.
He
like, wait a
he
minute.
suddenly put himself asleep. He knocked himself out, put himself in a unconscious state so he wouldn't die from the raging demon. I was like, y'all full of it. Y'all just full of it.
Hey, well, like I said, I have to. You know what? And that.
Well, the whole thing is now it's an anime, and an anime could do anything.
That's fine, but they made it seem like he was dead and buried.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
I
if
thought
he
the
was
same
dead
thing
and
when I saw
buried,
Goken show up. I was like, what?
well, if
like,
he was
he
dead
looks
and
cool,
buried,
but-
I'm like, hold on, he's buried.
It's okay. He uses his Hado to protect his outer shell.
When he's not
Whatever.
conscious.
Because but his spirit is ever present, and it
Yeah,
protects
see,
his
yeah, that's
physical
bull.
body.
That's BS there.
Okay, whatever. Y'all good.
That's BS.
Hey,
I know what you're getting at, but that's BS.
I'll say this though. I mean, I think I saw a
I'm a
post.
writer, so I got to think of it from all angles. Sorry, what?
Nah, I was gonna say. I also I watched thing when I was traveling. The Art of the Assassin, that the movie with Ken and
Yeah.
them.
Actually, I'm going to say I got to finish watching that. I'm only.
That's pretty good. They stick to the material source. I was just shocked. I was like, no
I know, right? I was worried it'd be like really corny, but it actually looks like they put effort into it.
oh, they put
Yeah,
effort.
that's because they stuck to the material and
So-
didn't go Hollywood on it.
Exactly, because trust me, when I watched that movie, I was dreading to like, oh, they're gonna do something stupid, or they're gonna do something bad. I was like, oh, Vijay Demon, let's see if they're gonna get corny with it. I'm like, oh, they didn't. I'm like, oh, wow, they.
No, like the live action movie where Ken supposedly did a dragon punch and didn't leave the ground.
Silence
right?
is golden.
I know, right? But I mean, this one at least, and they were surprised at the powers. That's what I was like. Because when he did that move, he was like, "Ken, your hand was on fire." I was like, "I don't know."
Hey, don't give it away. I didn't finish it, dude.
Like you did not see that gonna come.
Oh, I know it's coming, but I mean,
I was gonna
I've
say.
watched almost every single anime for the damn thing, and I saw the shitty movie back in the day with Van Damme. But I mean, I still haven't seen this whole show, man. Come on.
Okay. Sorry.
I hate spoilers. I'm very linear in that regards.
Spoiler. Okay, so spoiler the way you're gonna throw a fireball.
No, it's how he does it. That's the spoiler.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got to see how creative they get with this, man. Come on.
Okay, I got you. But it's a like.
We know
like,
he's gonna do it. I just want to see how they come up with it, like how they make logic of it and what it looks like and all that crap.
I got you. Like, but they did a good job. I have to say they did a really good job. They stuck to the material source. They didn't went crazy. They didn't went all Hollywood like most movies do when they try to do adaptations.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball was a huge fail. Seriously, that almost completely turned me off of all things Dragon Ball.
I mean, they went too far. They just the story was convoluted, and it was just like, really, guys,
What
really?
bugged me out? Did they even bother to read the book, like the manga, or watch the show?
But it goes back to what we said yesterday. It's not that they don't have I bet you to read it. The problem is though, it's two things. I've seen this in Hollywood. I've been in Hollywood. I'm just seeing when people do adaptation of movies. When I'm doing stuff with my company to them, it's like they market test so much crap so they're gonna get the widest audience. They dumb down the source material in most cases. That's why the Assassin one that we just talked about, Street Fighter Assassin, is good because it didn't went through that whole process of going through what they did. They just listened to more source material, make the movie and whatever. But they dumbed it down and then they're like, let's put in
What
fashion
bugs me out,
stuff.
though, is that it's been proven time and time again that no longer works. Maybe a decade or two ago it might have worked, but in the last decade or so, most people you insult the audience and people don't even show up. They're like, "Yo, this is garbage."
Yeah, because
Look at the Marvel movies. They actually, I mean, they dumb down some things, but they put the details in different ways, and it's working.
oh my goodness, you're right. You're right. And you just remind me of something I gotta check out right now because I wanted to see this and I was so damn busy that I didn't get to.
I gotta see Ant-Man. Haven't seen that yet.
Everybody's talking about it as a good movie. I didn't get to see it either.
I'll just get it on Blu-ray. I do that sometimes. You know me, I can't always make it out to the movie theater in time.
Make it out of the movies too. I built my house so I don't have to go to the freaking movies. I'm sorry.
I go to
It has
movies
to be.
once
No,
in a
I'm
while.
just saying. No, I'm
I
not saying
prefer to be at
negative
home,
thing. It's
dude,
just like,
because that way I could pause.
exactly.
And then also,
Exactly.
you know, there's the idiots out in the movie theater who can't shut the hell up during the movie. I'm looking at you. I'm not calling any names, but you guys know who you are. You rat bastards.
That's what I forgot was I wanted to get what you just remind me of is and I gotta have to have my friend send me the movie now because I didn't take a chance. I wanted to see Gotcha Man.
Ah, gotcha, man. Wait, clarify. What do
The
you mean you want
movie,
to see Gotcha Man? There's a
the
Gotcha
live
Man
action.
movie?
Yeah, there's a live action Gotcha Man movie.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look for that then. I love Gotcha Man.
Yeah, and I wanted to see how how that adaptation of that anime worked out. I was like, I wanted to see it over there, and I didn't get a chance, and I forgot all about like just like I said, I wanted like I told you, I wanted to see the 50-foot Gundam, and I didn't get a chance because it was just I had to do work and everything.
Yeah.
It's like I wish I want if I had
Gotcha
more
Man.
time.
Yep. I look for Kenshin too. Samurai X, the live.
Yeah, that
Because Jay told me it was actually pretty good. Because I didn't know there was a live action for it. We're not even
the
in a
oh,
podcast. We're just talking. It's just,
no, we are doing a podcast. We talking stuff, but I just you just brought up that for me, and it was just it just I forgot about that. But yeah, back to the podcast as you said. Hey, you're the host, the ADD King, so the ADHD King. So
well,
hell,
I always warn people when I'm in charge, expect random stuff. Sorry. None of this, unless we have a clearly defined topic, which
got you.
unfortunately at the moment we don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we still talk. We could still talk. We go like I said about the podcast. Like I said, I look Street Fighter 5 looks like they're coming along good. Like I said, I'm gonna get it for PC because I got 4 for PC. I'm gonna see what like I said, I'm liking how they put in new characters in there. And I like how they remolded some of the characters too. I really do like that. At first I was like, and then they're doing it now. I ain't pre-ordering the freaking game though because I don't give a damn for the skins.
You guys know what kind of approach though Capcom is taking this game, right? You know who they're borrowing their approach from, right?
Oh, I mean Ubisoft, Square Enix.
No, I thought y'all was still talking about Street Fighter.
Yeah, we are. You
Yeah,
talking
we're
about
back on. We're back on.
No, they're not borrowing it from. They're not borrowing from. They're borrowing from SNK. How they would do with King of Fighters, where they would remodel the characters' designs, revamp their move sets, like
Oh, okay,
every other
okay. In
game.
that regard, you mean?
yeah.
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 Did you notice? You look at Ken's moves and Charlie's moves; they're kind of reminiscent of Kyo and Rugal.
Huh.
I gotta check that out. I have never.
I didn't even catch that. I'm gonna have to look at the videos again.
Yeah, I have
Pay
not.
attention to Ken's moveset. He's kind of got a. His moves are very, very reminiscent of Kyo's. And Charlie's that kick that he does in midair is kind of reminiscent of the genocide cutter that Rugal does.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've seen and yeah, that kick that
I'm
that
gonna
Regal
have to
has.
look at that
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
It was like
I see.
I'm like y'all borrowing moves. I saw you.
They're probably like,
Dude.
they don't make any games, fighting games no more anyway. So who cares?
Well, yeah, with the route the
No,
SNK is
SNK is still around. But
I
They're
know
still
this. I
around, but
know.
they're just gonna be
I,
investing in pachinko machines.
no, say I know they're still around. I just haven't seen them make a fighting game in forever.
Heck, Atlas was actually the ones that did
wait, who
King
did?
of
So who did?
Fighters
So
13.
is Atlas did King of Fighters the last one?
Atlas did King of Fighters 13, and that one was really good.
Okay.
That one
Okay.
was super well put together.
Which reminds me, Nintendo buy Atlas. Come on, dudes.
Buy Atlas and get exclusive rights
Atlas?
to the King of Fighters series.
Yes, buy Atlas.
Buy Platinum
um,
Games.
Buy Platinum Games. Buy Monolith Soft.
Well, they got them on the soft. They own them.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right, that's right. My
They're
bad.
97%. What the hell? You own by that time if you're not in.
Yeah, at that point.
Your ass is yeah. You got 3% to do nothing. But
Okay,
no,
so I'm good.
yeah.
And partner up with Square. Get Square back on track.
Well, Square, like I said, that's why I told you. That's why I said. That's why Square said in that conference for the thing that it might go back to that Dragon Quest 11 will be on the NX because they see that they're losing. PlayStation is losing ground since the PlayStation 3. So that's a good. That's something to look forward to. I hope it comes to fruition. Because it was never it was never, you see, 'cause games that Square has done and stuff, except for Final Fantasy 15, none of them really push no console to the limit. So there was no excuse to say, okay, we can't do it except for money, which is the one I always say. If everything don't make sense, it's always money. You know what I mean?
All I know is that when I played Bravely Default, I felt hope for Square again. Granted, I haven't. There's still issues with that game. That game brought me so much old school warm and fuzzies.
But look at it like you just said though. But remember, if it wasn't for Nintendo publishing the game, you'd have never got to play the game over here. Because Square wasn't going to bring it over to the Western market for some weird reason. But Nintendo published the game, and then and then again, it's sold very well. So Bravely Default 2nd coming out, hopefully.
Which I will be picking up day one.
There you go.
And I want that was that crossover game that's coming out soon.
Project Crossover 2.
No, not that too. But I'm talking about the Final Fantasy cross whatever it's like the Monsanto ripoff.
I know you're trying to say. I forgot
For
what
the
it
3DS.
is.
I really want the game. I can't think of the damn name right now.
Neither can I too. Yeah. I got
That
you saying.
game I want. As soon as that game comes out in the States, I want it.
I got you. But there you go. And there's the next thing I could. It's funny that I wish, and that is the magic word. I wish a lot of people, because gamers and public, not gamers, like I should say, like game studios and publishers, say if you don't mess up your game and do BS stuff to it, because the next thing that the hype could bring bad stuff is, you hype up the game, you do stuff that's like really messed up, and then it lingers, and then people don't want to pick up the next. There's some gamers that will not pick up the next evolution of it because of certain things, and a lot of people forget about that too. Because there's series, like you just said, after Final Fantasy X, I was like, and I ain't pick up 11, 12, and the others because of that.
Well, like I said, 12, I can't quite recommend the game because the game isn't the greatest game, but I personally liked 12. I put in hundreds of hours in that game. 11, 13 was a disappointment. It's pretty, and I like the prettiness, but it felt I felt like I was trapped. Like it was super linear, and the combat system felt off to me.
Okay.
I still gotta eventually finish it, and then the fact they made all these spin-offs, I was like, whatever. I don't know anymore. I just hope 15 gets me back into loving Final Fantasy again, because 13 totally turned me off of the series. And they almost lost me with 10.
Too much lightning is right.
Yeah, I like the character of Lightning. She's awesome, but y'all beating it down into the damn ground.
Which is bad, because they didn't even beat Cloud this badly.
I know, right?
Yeah. You would think you would think that they would have used him as their whipping boy, but they didn't.
What kills me though, and I wish I kind of answered the question and they didn't answer it for me when I was over there at Square, is like, okay, you guys are working your ass off right now working on 15, and yeah, y'all announced that you're working on 7. Is anybody pulling on 7? The remake of 7? Because if you're gonna try to use like 15 engine or 15 graphics to do 7, you need a full-fledged team to do that.
That's not gonna work.
That game gonna be long out before it comes out, or it's gonna be something different that everybody got his hype for this game, and then it come out to be something different.
That's gonna if they use that engine, they're gonna get a lot of backlash. There's specific reasons people are begging for 7 to be remade the way it was.
But a lot of new gamers don't like that turnstile base of gaming. You know that.
Whatever. Kiss my ass.
That if you change it too much, then it defeats the whole purpose.
It defeats the purpose of remaking it if they change.
No.
Yeah, because then it becomes Final Fantasy 15 with a Final Fantasy 7 skin.
Yeah.
Look. I understand what you guys are. Yeah, I understand.
Personally, I don't care because I'm not a huge fan of 7, unlike some people. I like 6 more.
Yeah, whatever.
I keep telling people that 6 is better. It's the damn.
6 is
It's
good.
all opinion.
Yeah, it's all.
My opinion is the better opinion. Damn it.
Whatever. Whatever.
Okay, that's your opinion though, because my opinion is that my opinion's better. So does that not
Clearly,
cancel
your
it out?
opinion isn't as better as my opinion. So therefore, the fact your opinion is better than my opinion.
All right,
clearly
now
not
what the
up to
hell?
Isn't as better.
Weirdos. Oh Lord, the two weirdos of gamers at large. Okay, guys, come on now, bring it. No, but I mean, this was. I'm only bringing up I'm just bringing up the stuff that they are, should I say, mulling over and making the decisions in the game. Because again, remember, just like is a lot of people say we want this in this game and they want that in this game, and remember they got pissed off at the last PlayStation experience when they did a whole PC version port, and they were like, "What the hell is this crap?"
That's because they just literally just ported the old game and just slapped it over.
Yeah, it's like really.
They didn't even do anything to try to improve it. They just literally just like, okay, we're just taking this here, just going to slap it on there, and everybody will be happy, right?
Yeah.
I just love the announcement they made. I wish they could have zoomed in on the audience more when they.
Oh, that's just evil. That's just evil.
I'm not always the good shepherd. I keep telling you guys that.
Oh man. Oh, you know what? A next game that I'm kind of looking forward to. At first, I wasn't, and it was because of you and Shep, you and Jay. But I'm seeing a lot of good. I saw a lot of good gameplays of it. It's the Dragon Ball Z for the 3DS. I wish it was on a console.
I'm getting it regardless.
I wish it was on a console though. Damn it.
I know, right?
That would be the perfect game for a console. I don't know
Imagine
why.
if they did. Go ahead.
No, I mean I even wanted them to at least do a PC version or something so I could put it on a big screen because that just screams, down to fold, all that stuff like that, which I
The funny
love.
part is they could literally, although I don't think they will, because it's reminiscent of the old Dragon Ball games. They could literally take the Hyrule Warriors engine and just turn them into Dragon Ball Z characters and stuff, and watch the mayhem. Imagine just running around Ki Blast and Kamehamehas.
Well, yeah, I just like this because it's basically reminiscent of everybody runs to the Mugen style of making their games. So this basically is kind of a real game using the Mugen style, which I like.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. I just figured since this is the current generation and these consoles are super powerful, we might as well have a 3D engine.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
I'm actually serious, even though I'm talking in a weird voice. Okay, maybe not completely serious, but whatever.
I got you, but I mean, like I said, because I mean, even though I have the 3D XL, I mean, I've not played the game. I want to see how it is, because I mean, I wasn't fully powered to play Ultra Street Fighter Ultra. What's it, Ultra? Whatever it is, 3D edition. Because I couldn't really pull some of the moves off because I just feel that it needs that big D-pad.
Yeah, I'm not touching that part. But anyways, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm getting a little bit of like it looks. I mean, I like the style, I like the visuals, I like what they're doing with the game. Like I said, but I just wish it was a bigger console. That's all it was, or PC or something like that to pick it up. So I mean, that's the next one right there that's coming out, and then and then you have going further. We talk about again with the hype stuff. Look what's going on with the hype. We have a lot of every console right now, Mel. Is anything big coming out other than Black? Let me be even-handed. Is any big game other than a third party, which is basically Black Ops 3, which is the only one I could think of, that's coming out for PlayStation that's this Christmas?
I don't know off the top of my head, honestly. I'm gonna have to
Andre,
look that up.
if you're there still, do you know anything? No.
I think he stepped away for a moment.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we know Black Ops 3 is gonna be the ones because they already start pushing it for that and Destiny and everything else. But I mean, is there a game that's popping out for the PlayStation 3 for the holiday season? Because we know we got because Xbox got a couple of games. We already know we get We got a couple of games of Xenoblade, Yoshi, Xenoblade. And I mean, look at that. You got next week. Next week is Triforce, then Xenoblade. Not Xenoblade. Say Triforce, Yoshi's Woolly World, which I played over in Japan. That's a pretty good game. I mean, my people.
I'm actually picking that game up. It looks fun,
Oh,
and it has no time limit, so that's another thing I could use to drag my girl into gaming.
Okay, okay. It is a good game. I like the way they set it up, and it's going back to the toughness of the old school Yoshi, and not like the new one where they kind of dumbed it down a little bit. So I mean, if you want to go get the collectibles and stuff, that's where the technical hardship comes from. But it's still, I mean, it's the right amount of how should I say this? The right amount of
Platforming.
not
Cuteness.
platforming.
I
No. Difficulty. That's what it is. Yeah, difficulty. It's just right amount. It starts off slow. Don't get me wrong, but then you know how when you put that false impression of, oh, this is gonna be an easy game, the next thing you know, something just comes out and just kicks you in the teeth.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, guys. I just realized they're asking us questions and we're ignoring it.
Okay. Well, go ahead. I mean,
Apologies, audience. Okay, we got a question from the Fox Shot. What cross projects do you want to see from Nintendo? For me, I want to see Intelligent Systems do a project with Monolith Soft to do a strategy mecha game like Advance Wars mixed with Armored Core. Yo, that sounds hot.
damn.
That sounds really cool.
That sounds really cool. You're right. You're right.
I can
Cross.
dig that. Go ahead.
Me, shoot. I mean, like I said, Andre, you guys have the ideas. Me, I'm just a person who just looks to be happy to play games. But if I have to take a shot, I would say, you want to see the mech game stuff. I would love to see they bring back custom robos and maybe mix it up. But again,
Yes.
mix custom robo with the game I talked about yesterday about SRW.
Oh, front. Okay.
SRW, it's all mech, because mech based games, and just put it together and just like mix those together. Because the reason I said, because like I said, my Project Cross Zone 2 is handling my cross fetish right now.
Well, yeah, true.
I mean for me, not for anybody else out there. I mean for me, because like I said, what game would you have? Legends from Sega, and you got Capcom with Street Fighter and Virtual Fighter and Darksiders, and it's just crazy mixtures of hell. That would be cool. I mean, the crossover. If I really want one, I don't know if Nintendo would, but I mean, I would want it to be for all consoles. Is put a like here you go, Chef, the ultimate one. J-Stars versus Smash.
That's a little bananas. I don't say it happening, but it'd be cool if they did.
No, hey. He asked what they could do. Most of the stuff he's saying right now ain't gonna happen. So why not just go to the?
Damn! Why'd you have to shut the dude down like that?
I didn't mean to shut the dude down like that. It's just how gaming works. It's just how the behind the scenes. Sorry, that's how they work. If they ain't gonna pay for the licensing fees and all that stuff, and they're not gonna do it. But J-Stars is basically close to Smash Brothers style. So take that and Smash and then put them together. That'll be awesome.
True.
Because we had Capcom vs. Tatsunoko, which was an awesome game.
We need a part 2 to that. But
technically, it'd be a part 3.
There was a part 2?
Technically, the one that came out on the Wii was the part 2.
Oh.
Because it was the arcade one.
Okay, well then we need a part 3.
Well, yeah. You're back now,
You
Andre.
heard the question, by the way, Andre?
Huh?
You heard the question?
Not quite fully, because I had a not even 1-year-old yelling in my ear.
Okay, sorry. Let Liger finish. You done, Liger?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, ask him.
Okay.
The question is, what cross project do you want to see from Nintendo? For me, I want to see Intelligent Systems do a project with Monolith Soft to do a strategy mecha game like Advanced Wars mixed with Armored Core? That was the question. The Foxshot asked it.
That's actually that sounds pretty good.
I know, right?
If I was to see anything happen cross-platform with Nintendo, and I've said this before, I would love to see a Nintendo versus Capcom game in the style of Power Stone.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Power Stone 2 specifically.
Okay.
There you go.
But
Yeah,
up
you're
it,
coming up with some
go
good
from
stuff.
go from 4 characters up it to 8 people,
Oh
and
Lord.
make the arenas much like 3 times the size, and then you've got the game I want.
I know, right? That is something that always kills me when people say certain things, and I look at it, I'm like, you got 8 in Smash Bros. You can play 8 people with crazy speed, and they do. I don't know how to do it. They got a good coding to do that stuff, and now you're saying to put it with Power Stone 2 8. Jeez, that would be chaotic on the screen, dude.
And it would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have Power Stone 1 and 2 for the
And of
Dreamcast,
course,
and it's fun as
that
hell.
right there is a good example why there shouldn't be voice chat. Because you know people are going to be cursing left and right.
Oh yeah, the second you get hit with a box and you was gearing up for your super move, everybody into Fred Flintstone. Everyone would turn into Fred Flintstone at that moment.
Russell. Oh, my favorite Yosemite Sam. Russell.
Alright, Foxshot,
Old
that was a
school.
great question, man. Oh, girl, I don't know if that's a male or female. Sorry.
Either way, it was a good question.
It was a great question, either way.
Yeah.
Alright. Triple M asked, for the ones who actually will make a game they want, will they still complain because they'll be denied? No, no offense, we've kind of already answered that before.
He
I mean,
might have
we
asked
could-
that
we-
before it was answered, though, so we just let it.
I like Triple M. There's no offense against him. I mean, if you guys want to still answer it, go for it. Just to look at the Q&A, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm trying to get over there.
It takes a minute for it to load.
Yeah, it does.
For the ones who actually will make a game they want, will they still complain because they'll be denied to use the IP itself? I know it's a dumb question, but bear with me because even I got mine blown. Well, if people look, if you could throw all of the rules out the window and everybody could get what they want, they still wouldn't be happy because after they got what they want, they would want something else. That's just human nature.
Bingo. Yeah.
Never
I
satisfied.
I'm agree with Andre with that one.
They'll be happy in that moment, but then once that moment's over, they'll be like, "What's the next thing I can do?"
Or they'll be like, oh, actually, you should have done this. Why didn't you do that?
Yeah, there's so much stuff that could happen it doesn't matter. If we got everything we wanted, I'd be sitting really pretty with a smile on my face, and I wouldn't be complaining about nothing. But life doesn't work that way. So
I just
I'm
want
better-
a Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion sequel.
I hear you.
I'm wondering about Square Enix with all these animes they have licensed to. Why is there no Black Butler game?
Yes. I'm with you on that.
Like you'd think they know the popularity of that game. I mean that series, that manga and anime. I said game.
Well, I don't know. But I'm opposite to you guys. I'm just happy to play again. Coming from where I come from, I'm happy to just play games. But
Oh no, I'm happy to play games, but my head floats with too many ideas. That's my problem.
Yeah,
I just want
that's
more
why
RPGs. That's all I ask. More RPGs.
No, that's
More
and
quality
basically
RPGs. Sorry.
Well, basically, you just what you and Chef just said answered the question. It was you just want something still more. Still, you still want that.
Always.
So that's
Deny.
like Andre said. It's human nature, so it's not gonna be. Yeah,
There's nothing we can do about it because there's
My
always
hunger
going to be
is
complaints.
insatiable.
yeah, yeah. It's just human nature for that. So yeah, you answered it perfectly, Andre. Can't argue that.
So no matter what goes on, we gonna complain about something. We're people.
Yep. Well, I wouldn't exactly complain, but in my head I'd be like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Well, some of us wouldn't complain. We would finish the thing, but okay, where's the next one so I can get going on that too.
True.
But then we have the people who would be mad about everything about the game because it's not the way they want it. So,
Yep.
but that happens. It's just people. You can't control that.
Okay. One question. I guess this is directed towards you, Liger.
Yeah.
How's Nier and Transformers looking? Since you was over in Platinum and
yeah.
Square.
The people near, I didn't
Nier
get to
Square.
see. No, yeah, I didn't get to see that much of Nier. Just saw screenshots and stuff like that. I mean, it was just nothing that could say anything profoundly about it. Transformers, I mean, there's enough trailers out there to. What I saw is basically what you guys seen with all the videos. I mean, like I said, Platinum is more of a workhorse. They did a good job of doing the action and make sure they're not only with the action but keeping the gameplay at just 60 frames per second and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's looking good. Anybody who's want to pick up the Transformers game, I would say, hey, if you're looking forward to it, it's in capable hands. It looks good. Nier, I can't say nothing about it because all I saw was screenshots.
Man, that's messed up. You went to the headquarters and all you got to see was screenshots.
Well,
they're gonna show that.
In their defense, they really just started production of that game.
Yeah, I guess we can't even see wireframes. It's all right.
Well, it's not that. It's not only that.
Somebody's not satisfied.
But it's not only that. It's like I've been bombarded, and man, when I get my NCAS up, I'm not gonna be bombarded with these same questions again. I only had a limited time to go around these places.
No, they think you camped out and slept over at Nintendo, and you spent like 12 hours.
Honestly, though, that might actually be a little creepy, sleeping at night over in the building. All these strange characters around. You might.
I know, right?
Wake up with a Five Nights at Mario situation.
Hell to the no.
Then of course there's the Nintendo just roaming around, making sure to eliminate security threats. That's why we haven't seen Shadow lately. He's been busy doing his second job.
Yeah, but like I said, that's what it is. I only got a limited time. Like I said, Nintendo, I spent 5 hours. You ain't walking through the whole building. I mean, you can walk through the whole building, but you're not gonna like, oh, what's that? Then go to the next one. What's that? You can't. You just can't. You're a kid in a candy store or in a toy store. You're like, oh, that Transformers look cool, and you will stay there for about 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 30 minutes, and be up on the
Like, oh my gosh, I want to play this so bad.
Or if they do let me get to play the game, I got to like, can I play some more?
They're like, no, you gotta move.
Exactly.
So like, roll out.
Nah, you gotta roll.
To be here.
We got other people. You gotta roll out, man.
I know. Well, like I said, it wasn't like I was on a tour with other people. It was like I said, Kenji was walking me around the office. So it's like, yeah, I got it down, and I'm at a person's desk playing the games. It's like they'll be like, okay, man, I gotta get back to work, man. Get the hell out of here.
But hey, I'm looking forward to that once it's done.
Yeah, I know, right? So that answered that question about like you just said. When the guy asked about Nier and Transformers, yeah, that's my answer to that.
Innocent Aquila.
Yeah.
AA. Our resident question asker. He
Yep.
asked some really awesome questions on a regular.
We're just gonna call him AA, man. Just call him AA.
AA. Got you. The next one he's talking about. Do anybody knows? Oh, before we go to Andre, do you know? I just asked Shep and I didn't know. Other than Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3. Do you know any other big games coming out for PlayStation for this holiday season? Other than Star Wars? Yeah, this one. Yeah.
No, because I think Battlefront's the only other one, and they've already got Until Dawn out now.
Okay. I was just asking a question because, like I said,
That's actually a pretty good question because I can't think of anything that's just Sony coming for the holiday.
I
know they're gonna have, but I know they're gonna have all the third party stuff. I can't think of anything that's just Sony.
No. So okay, that's all I wanted to ask the question. You can go to ask go to the other questions, Shep. I was just trying to bring him up to speed on that one.
Okay.
Oh, he muted his mic. Oh.
Sorry, I'm back. What's up?
Okay, now go to the next question, please, sir.
Oh, yes. Okay. Anyone know what the download size for Yakuza 5 is?
No.
I do not know.
So, answer the question answered. Next.
Anyone looking forward to the apparent return of BattleTech? I am.
Seriously? That's coming back? I didn't hear about that.
I didn't either. I'm about to look it up.
Oh,
That's what I'm doing right now too.
Don't be trolling, dude.
Usually when he brings stuff up, it's usually either accurate or at least there's some type of truth to it. Thank you, Google. Let's find out.
Was that the? Okay. Like I said, I don't know if it's supposed to come back.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Solid thing about
Yeah, I
it.
don't have anything solid on here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything solid either. That's what. Don't get my hopes up, man.
I'm gonna bookmark this. I'm gonna have to go through these links
You
later.
can go through it and look it up.
Yeah.
Hold on, BattleTech. Oh, there's a Kickstarter.
No, not me.
I'm done with Kick. The Mighty Number 9 left a bad taste in my mouth. I want nothing to do with
Hey,
it.
Nothing left a bad
see-
taste in my mouth. I ain't touching that.
See, I'm careful. I was actually going to back Mighty Number 9. I'm glad I didn't have the money to do it because I would have been mad.
That's the only Kickstarter. Well, we still get the game, and I'll still get all the stuff, but
It's just the way it's been handled. Is
yeah, it just there's just so much wrong with that. Like I
Yeah.
know I'll get the game and I'll probably enjoy it, and all the little stuff they'll give me, I'll probably enjoy that. But
Get the
I don't-
physical copy.
Yeah, I'm getting the physical copy. I'm not messing around with that. They give me some. It looks like a Nintendo cartridge. It's a USB, and it has the thing on there. Plus, I'm getting the disc for the Wii U.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be good. I just don't want anything to do with Inafune-san projects anymore. I'll play the games if they come out, but I'm not donating anything.
Got you. All right. Well,
Which is sad because I had a lot of respect for this dude before this nonsense.
well, it is what it is. But the only game. I mean, like you said, I'm gonna pick up that game, and the only game I'm looking forward to, of course, is Gunvolt 2. So.
Yeah, I'm getting that. Gunvolt 2, yep.
Yeah. So, next question. I think the next question is not a question, so we skip that and go to the other one.
Yep. Do you think Codename Steam's poor sale has affected any chance for a new Advance or Battalion Wars game, along with hurting any chance for Steam to be an established franchise?
It does. I basically said that same thing in my video about going before I went to Japan. And again, it's the same thing we talked about with the sales when people ask for something different and something new and something whatever, but they don't back it up.
Okay, just to clarify, part of it too is there's a lot of vitriol towards the game because the guy who voiced Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
Look,
got a bunch
the thing I think is
Renegade, so
about
it's
this.
a bunch of gamers.
I understand people not wanting to support him, but he already was paid. He
I was
cashed
gonna
his
say
check.
that.
He went to the bank, cashed his check, laughed his way home.
Yep. And that's the thing. I already know that. And
Like
the
this-
problem is, I don't think these people. We need to let the other gamers know that because they're like, oh, well, I'm not supporting him. He already got paid. He's not
He
getting
got
any
paid
royalties from this.
before. He got paid before the game got released. Now Nintendo is just suffering because they made a choice before all this crap blew up in front of everybody's faces. Like they made that choice before all this stuff happened. It's not like they knew what was going to happen and knew how people were going to feel about him. They didn't know that they definitely couldn't have known ahead of time.
No.
I don't know.
I
Well,
mean,
he's been showing up on Big Bang a lot. No, I'm leave that alone.
I mean, I play Codename Steam, and that's why I did my video. Because like I said, Andre, you're the one who sparked that video, that Two-Face.
I gotta eventually pick that up because I like tactical games.
Yeah,
But
I've got to get it myself because I've been like wanting to get it, but I've got so much stuff on my 3DS I need to finish playing right now.
I know, you're right. But like I said, when I was talking to you about your Okami thing, that's what made me did the video on my channel called Two-Face when we were chatting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
because you guys say you want innovation, you want new games, you want new IPs. It comes out. It ain't broken. ink damage. It's not like content loss. And the one complaint people had about it, 1 month later, Nintendo fixed it.
Yep, they patched it.
And
Nobody bought it.
And well, I bought it and I enjoyed the hell out of the game. So hell.
Well, we're talking about in the
People
in
who
the
say,
vast, the vast sea of 3DSs out there. No one really bought it.
Yeah, and like you said, it could be because of the whole Gamergate crap with the guy and whatever. It's sad, but Advance, like I said, the sales, like I said, the sales for the game they made their money back initially, but that game was basically marketed towards the Western market because that game did not take up in Japan that much.
You could tell it was kind of all about America. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
No, and yeah, so that's what they were banking on, and they gave a game to the Western side, and like you said, maybe because of the Gamergate, maybe because it's also the baloneyest reviews that came with that crap.
Yeah, the reviews and the reviews from people that didn't actually even finish the game.
And that's another thing that got me bugged out. We have all these reviewers who doesn't even know how to play games.
Like, hold on,
Any game that gives them a challenge, they automatically rate it badly.
Like, how do you review a game you don't finish? At most, you can give your impressions of the game. You can't really.
So basically, the game has to be super easy to play. If it's not super easy to play, then it's not.
But let's flip the coin again. Two-Face. Let's flip the coin again. Metal Gear Solid 5 just came out. Again, nothing bad with the game. The game's a good game. I'm not even bashing it, but look at what happened. Most of the reviews played it with cheat codes and within certain time limits, and it beat the game, but only because of the cheat codes. But
they didn't get to experience the whole game.
But they get great reviews though.
Again, that's a situation where you can't review it. Like, you didn't experience. Like, if you haven't experienced most of the game, you can't give people a review on it.
That's why.
If anything, it should have been my first impressions on it. They got to be more honest with these reviews.
Yeah,
this is my first impressions of the game, and leave it at that.
Well, like Razorfist said, I mean, objective reviews is a thing of the past nowadays.
Yep.
So it is what it is. But that's why I would say read a ton of reviews because, like I said, Codename Steam got a 3 from Polygon and a 4 from GameSpot. And to me, it was an awesome game because it wasn't broken.
I'm picking it up.
It wasn't no glitches. It wasn't no game-breaking bugs like Assassin's Creed. They got a higher score than the freaking game.
Yeah.
I think honestly, another thing was those expectations people had put on the game. Some people didn't actually pay attention to those trailers, and they just saw a third-person view, and they saw people switching characters, but they didn't understand what was going on. And then they got to find out that, oh, this isn't a shooter.
You're like, this game is far too complicated.
I mean, to be honest, the game. If I didn't play Sakura Wars, I would maybe not. I would have maybe turned down Codename Steam a little bit because it's almost exactly like Sakura Wars to me. So that's
something else I want to see come back. Sakura Wars.
I know, right?
I've never played the game. I just saw the anime, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
I haven't played the game, but I've seen the game, and I want to play
it. Oh, the game's good. The game's fun. I like it. That's the one I told you about, Chef, on the Wii.
Yep.
That's a good game.
I gotta get that.
Yeah, that's on my.
No, I want to get the Japanese Sega Saturn games too for Sakura Wars.
You will read all. You gonna read all that.
Look, I'm not gonna be able to read it, but I'm gonna be able to play it.
Silence is golden.
True. So okay, well to Triple M's question, yeah, it's gonna hurt it because. But you know what? One thing I'll say about Nintendo that I do like is that unlike what Capcom did with Okami and everything else, like how other people do, is that if they have a new spin on the game that they think is that's gonna take off, they will do it again. So it's in a limbo. Let's just put it that right now.
It's gonna take a while before it pops back up. That's all.
Yeah. That's all. So yeah.
Okay, next question is, anyone know why the Great Ace Attorney isn't coming stateside, but Ace Attorney 6 apparently will? Crapcom, here we go again.
No, I don't know the answer to that one. So
there may be something dealing with it could be something dealing with copyright. I don't know. Let's just see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one, honestly. Sorry.
Double A, because it keeps going. I like that.
Yeah.
But
So.
yeah. I think that's all the questions we currently have. At,
Okay.
let
That's
me
cool.
see.
That's cool. But yeah, like I said, for me, that's we'll see how with the hype stuff going on. Like I said, on the Nintendo side, if people they got as we just talked about with Andre, I mean, they got some games coming out that I'm not hyped for, but like I said, I'm looking forward to. And of course, next year I got some games that for sure I'm going to be looking forward to as well because
Hmm.
I want to see what they did with because I played it in the arcade and it's you know what it is fun. Pokken.
Pokken
It
tournament?
looks
You
fun.
played that?
Yeah,
I've got to see that game.
it's in yeah, but it's in the arcade in Japan. Yeah, it's a fun game.
I miss
It's
the arcades, man.
it's reminiscent. Yeah, that's what they have over there. That's good. I'll say that because I remember, of course, us we grew up with it. Like I said, the first time I played Street Fighter was at the laundromat.
Yeah, isn't it? There's a certain feeling you get by standing in front of an arcade machine and going at it.
Yeah,
I think arcades are probably the most competitive thing when it came down to it, especially for fighting games.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
just to sit there, you put your quarter in the corner and you wait for your turn to jump in.
Like you see two people already playing, you put your quarters up on the
Yep.
screen.
Like I got next.
Heck, man.
Yep.
I got winners.
Like back when I was growing up, and that's the sad part. That it did die out because like I said, back when I was in St. Thomas, and we have one mall on the small island, of course, and they had an arcade room, and man, that thing used to be Street Fighter versus X-Men.
Yes.
What's the other one? Killer Instinct Gold
Oh,
and
yes.
Alpha, and you see and it was a big. They weren't like the small cabinet screen. It was like the one that blew up, so everybody could kind of see it. I was like, oh man, that was awesome.
Everybody be sitting there arguing over who gonna win.
Yeah.
Yo, he's going in. Check it.
Where he going in? Did you see that
Oh,
combo?
snap.
Like, oh, he pulled it off. He pulled off.
The
that
bar is
move.
full. The bar is full, yo. One super hit. Done.
Yep.
I was remembering that in the arcade, and I remember playing X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom, and all those.
Yep.
But getting so competitive, smashing those buttons and hurting my fingers.
Hey,
But
Liger, that's my question. It's not Anderson's. Correct yourself.
Huh?
Triple M was like, hey, Liger, that wasn't my question. It's Anderson's. Correct yourself.
Wow. What did I do?
Okay, I corrected myself. You're right. Jeez, you people take this thing a little too serious now. But to continue, I like how they have story not like how do you call it? Yeah, stories. That like one of the arcades down in Tokyo is like 4 or 5 levels of down to the bottom has the the simple games where you have with the ski balls and stuff
Also,
like that.
they've got it tiered.
Yeah.
Like,
Then the second floor is like you have your action gun guys, your rail shooters and stuff. And,
Time Crisis.
Yep,
Yes.
and everything else. And the top
Time
floor, of course,
Crisis,
is
House
top floor
of
is
the
for the adults with pachinkos and all that other junk.
Nah.
Hey, you get money. You win money, so
I
who am I?
understand they get money, but I'm not interested in that.
Well, they put it up top floor so the kids don't go up there now. Come on.
Let's say
Shoot 'em in
so.
the
I guess
face.
below that is like the fighting games and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would go into one of those floors and get my hands handed to me, walk back out with a sad face.
Nah, but it was like I said, Pokken is. I mean, it's reminiscent, and again, it is. I think Chef said it kind of like that, but it is the style of the Storm games because you're using the
Naruto
whole
Ninja Storm.
yeah, like
But I
you using
didn't think it was going to be.
See,
Tekken.
I initially liked Ninja Storm, but then it became such a button smasher that it's like they made it game too easy. So now
Well-
you can have a little kid destroy a veteran.
well. Okay, let's put it this way. Yeah, well, it's kind of smashed in the way you like I said, it's kind of smashed in a way that the way you hold the button with the analog to get the different moves. So it's not really gonna be. It's not a button smasher. to do
Okay.
crazy combos. But when I
Okay.
say storm, I'm talking about like not the visual, but the camera angles and how it felt because
Okay.
it's still one on one. It's not the same game where you have four people coming all over the freaking place and all that junk. No. It's a one on one. You do your stuff other than the helper characters, of course, the helper Pokemon that comes in and help you out. So, like I said, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, and like I said, all of us said that it was on the Wii U hardware. So hell, the cabinets. So hell, all they needed to do was to get the license and put it over here, that's what they're doing.
Good. Good.
So, I mean, their
You need
game.
actual fighter games on the Wii U.
Yeah. So they still got games. I mean, for every because Mr. T had his podcast talking about is that everybody move on to the NX, which where the hell that is.
I need to
But,
watch that. I saw the link, but I haven't looked at the video yet.
Yeah, I mean, some people have already cast their Wii U to the side. Well, if that's your preference, you do it. Whatever. Me, I still got games coming out this year and next year that I'm looking forward to, and I'm gonna be enjoying because I'm not look out until Nintendo comes out and say that E3 like they said they're gonna do about what the heck NX is. Then I ain't gotta worry about it. But like I said, I'll wait until then. But the Famicom 7 right now, like I said, they already got a couple good games started up. They got a couple games that's already in rotation to put on there, and hopefully they shared. Like I said, they ain't doing it now, but I hope later down the road they share the games, the dev kit with some of the like I said, not third parties. What the hell I'm saying? The indie guys, and come up with some games.
Well, if they're taking the same approach that they're doing with the Wii U with it,
No, they ain't doing that. That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute, with indies? I mean, with indies or yes? I thought you talking
Yeah,
about
with indies.
Yeah. My mistake, Andre. Sorry.
No, I'm saying with indies, if they take
Yeah.
that approach with indies, I'm pretty sure it'll be all right.
Yeah, they are. That's what they're doing. That's what they were doing. They're trying to. They're gonna use the indies to fill their gap holes, or whatever. And they're doing it that way too because most of the games for the indies are cheap. It's funny because a lot of people. It's the next argument I never understand. Okay, there's a drought, as people say, which means a preference thing. But there's a drought on this console that you choose. But there's so many games that you guys overlook because you don't want to play. You don't want to pay $10 for this game or $15 for
Yeah,
this game.
like they're ignoring the eShop. There's a lot of great content on the eShop.
Yeah, and
I've been somewhat guilty of it. I won't lie to you.
I haven't. Well, yeah, okay, but I haven't because like I said, when I heard Guacamole is coming in, I was like, oh, jumping on that. When I heard
I got a bunch of
DuckTales,
stuff.
I jumped on that. When I heard all these other games coming out, I jumped on that. Like I said, so I was like, oh, this is coming good. I'm gonna play this. Like what was it? The one that we talked about was the Star
Not Child of
Successor.
Light.
No, Star Successor. I mean, you have,
The one
Pure
crap,
Solar? No.
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 The
The one that just
Punishment,
released
Sin and
the other
Punishment.
day.
Sin
You're
and
talking
Punishment.
about Sin and Punishment, yeah.
Yeah.
You have Sin and Punishment. A lot of people. That's a hard game to find in certain places. So people,
Yes, it is.
So they digitally got it, so you could go play the game now, so you don't have no problem. So they have games, and again, the thing that killed me is, unless you were like me, I'm gonna use myself as the experiment in this. Unless you're like me to be playing all the games on the Wii, which a lot of people said it didn't play and whatever. I have a backlog. I still have like 2 games that I still have not finished. The original Xenoblade on the for Wii, so I gotta finish that. And
Shame on you.
dude, like you said, games come up, and I was playing that game nonstop, and then when Splatoon came, it stopped. I was like, okay.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just
I
as
know
bad
you
as
are.
you.
I know
about
you
this
are.
stuff.
I know you are. But I mean, you have backwards capability, and everybody. And it was funny because everyone was like, "Oh, that's crappy. Why do you don't want backwards capability for your game?" And then the other consoles came up, they didn't have it. Then y'all bitched about it, and then now you force their hands. So it's just the gaming community right now is just weird, in my opinion. I don't understand what some of those guys be saying.
They're a bunch of hypocrites, and they don't know what the hell they want most of the time. Then when they get what they want, it's not what they wanted originally, or it was exactly what they wanted, but it was too much for them, or it's not quite the way they envisioned it. Like, you guys.
It is what it is, but like I said,
Yeah.
like you said, Andre, yes, it's gonna be that for the next console. They're gonna do they're gonna give the diff kit because, like I said, when I asked that question, they didn't give me a yes. They did not give me a no. I still want that 2D style Metroid. I'm the biggest Metroid fan, as everybody would tell. Everybody knows because of what it is. But the 3D Mario right now, I'm not 3D Mario, 3D Metroid, shooter style, whatever. I'm not jumping towards that. I want to go back to the 2D style, just to, just to change my appetite a little bit before I go back into 3D again.
Well, I mean, if Way Forward still has that opportunity in front of them, we'll see.
Yeah, because I mean, one of the
I
games
wouldn't mind them doing it. Shoot.
I would like them to this is my opinion here. I would love them to, and they have you see videos for this. Zero Mission did good. So why don't they just redo Return of Samus and just make it more streamline it again, like you did with Zero Mission?
I'm with that.
I would add. Actually, they could probably add a little bit more to her story that way too. So.
Yeah, because a lot of people never saw. Yeah, instead of just doing the whole going down, finding the Metro or whatever, add some more story elements to it, like you just said. Change it up so don't be so generic. Don't be as generic as 2 was. It was. But it's funny that a lot of people don't know that. I mean, even though 2 added so much stuff to the Metroid legacy that a lot of people don't even know about it, and they never played the game, because that's where Samus got the shoulder pads from.
Yep, that was the first game she had them in.
Because you couldn't differentiate with the color, so yeah, so that's what it is with that. So it is what it is. But yeah, if you're gonna end it, let's end it.
I think we're all talked out for now.
Yeah. We'll actually try to come up with something much better for the midweek cast. Sorry, y'all, but hopefully it was still entertaining and somewhat informative. Wow.
And somewhat random and hilarious.
We got us 2 in the cast, so it's kind of a guaranteed.
Sure.
Although some people can't stand me. Ha! Tough cookies. I'm not going anywhere.
Wow.
I'm being stupid. I don't know if anybody really don't like me or not. I just felt like saying it.
It's like, man.
I know, right?
Just being random. Sorry,
just came out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why I am the random king. So next time your kids need to take that seat. Whoever that was. I don't know which one of your kids did that, but anyways, we're wrapping it up. Thank you for listening. This is The Gamers at Large, and we're wrapping up, starting with Andre. What you got to pimp out? What have you been playing, by the way?
Well, if no one knows about it, I had the. Wow, you're mad that we're ending it? Sorry. But if no one knows, I did a video about third-party amiibos, and I still think I left some stuff out on that, so I might do a second follow-up video to that.
Check that out.
But yeah, there's money lying on the table for third-party developers if they wanted to go that route. But I can't even say developers, publishers if they wanted to go that route. But
yeah, but they're gonna have to pay Nintendo, so that's so evil now.
There's ways to offset it, and they would make money. So.
No, I know they can. I'm trying to be facetious with that.
Just they don't want to. They don't want to play ball, as people say.
Yeah.
But wait, hold on. You expecting it? Now I kind of expect Nintendo to play ball a little bit with them, but they gotta play ball with Nintendo too.
Yep.
Gotta be a two-way street.
Exactly.
So somebody got to meet halfway.
Word, son, word.
But outside of that, I have some other videos I was thinking about doing that are not. I just recently started thinking about doing that weren't planned. And I have a child here that won't let me finish talking because she wants to make noises behind me. Yeah, say hello. That's here. Nope, now she doesn't want to talk. She just got quiet.
I'm telling you, just put a little bit of brandy in that bottle. Problem
That's kids,
solved.
man. That's kids, man. As soon as you say, look, she's talking now.
Yep. Second, I pulled the mic away from her. But yeah, that's really it. I got a couple of videos I haven't really had planned that I'm thinking about doing. And then there's others that I have had planned that I'm trying to put out, and I have kids again talking. Here, talk. Okay.
Oh my god, it's like one of those Looney Tunes skits. You put it by them, they don't say a word. As soon as you put it away, they start talking again.
All right. Yeah, I'm done. Everybody just enjoy your games and y'all have a good night.
Like a hero, bro.
Basically I got. Let me see. I'm gonna get back in. Once I get back in, I'll announce when I have my next endcast. Hopefully things going straight. But I have 2 videos that I got working out. One is basically talking about my trip, and also talking about the gaming industry. So it's gonna be combined together. Basic episode of the breakdown, and I'm gonna do. I got 2 more videos I should be doing. One is to. It's not to hate to people. It's but just to show the special GameCube that I got a long time ago and just show it off a little bit. So yeah, it is a little show offy, and also kind of like a pick up or talk about the stuff that I picked up from Japan and everything else, all the Amiibos and everything else from Amiibos and T-shirts and all kind of crap I bought from over there. So yeah.
Cool.
Looking forward to it.
Live action. Sweet. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's about it.
Alright, good peoples. For me, you guys already know what I'm playing. 15 million games simultaneously. For Pimp Up for me, there's gonna be some videos soon. There's gonna be one particular video. It's gonna probably be my first and probably one of my only quote-unquote unboxings that I'll do on my channel. I figured I'm about to get a few nice little goodies, so I'm not big on that because I think it's stupid and like kind of egotistical, but that's just me personally. But it's always cool to share the stuff you got every now and again, so I'm a share. And that's about it, y'all. You already know, 8 p.m. EST, the midweek cast is coming up. Jay's probably going to drop down the topic sometime during the week, so keep your eyes out for that.
Yeah, I thought it was like Xbox or something like that. You guys going to do 2 of the consoles?
Oh, yeah, I think it was Xbox games or PS4. I don't know which one he's going to do this week.
Okay.
He's coming up, and wish list for people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for listening, y'all. Have a great night. Game on.
Keep it gaming.
Good night.
Yeah.